Most families in their 30s are focused on the right things in life: the kids, the career, the house. But when it comes to their finances, somebody can get so caught up in just keeping up with the Joneses that they completely miss the foundational stuff. And the foundational stuff, that is by far what matters the most. Today, I want to walk through 4 money milestones your family should hit before your 40s. I'm Devin Watts, founder of Fallbrook FI, and this is exactly the kind of clarity we help families build. The first milestone is protection. Life insurance and disability insurance are the big two we will focus on, but there's also property and casualty insurance that needs to be looked at. And so with life and disability, this one really just boils down to asking the question: if something happened to you tomorrow, is your family going to be okay? It sounds simple, but many families still don't have life insurance. The ones who do have insurance may also be wondering, is it enough for our growing family? Disability insurance is actually the one insurance people most often overlook. Some workplaces will provide disability insurance as a group benefit, but for most families earning over $300,000 a year, that does not come close to replacing what they ultimately would need. So before anything else, make sure somebody is in your corner looking at your income, your debts, your family needs, and put real numbers behind the coverage required, because you have people depending on your future earning potential. This is not an area to guess on. Now, the second milestone is understanding where your money is going, and specifically which tax bucket it's going into. There are really 3 tax buckets to know. Pre-tax accounts like traditional 401ks, where you get the deduction now, pay taxes later when you withdraw the money. Tax-free accounts like a Roth IRA or a Roth 401k, where you pay taxes now and the money grows tax-free. And then the third bucket, the taxable brokerage accounts, where there are no contribution limits, but you're dealing with capital gain taxes and investment income taxes along the way. In 2026, somebody can put up to $24,500 into a 401k and up to $7,500 into a backdoor Roth IRA. That means most of it is going into pre-tax, some of it is going into tax-free, and none of it is going into taxable. The mistake I see is not that families aren't saving, it's that they're not saving intentionally to the tax buckets that they're going to need to help them achieve the tax-efficient life they're desiring. Tax laws change, income changes, family dynamics change, contribution limits change, and so the tax bucket that you're saving into at 28 may not be the right one at 37. So paying attention to things like tax brackets, long-term projections of tax bills, especially at age 75, and most importantly, your financial goals. These will help steer you into deciding what tax bucket needs the most love. Now, the third milestone is an estate plan. And if you have kids, this one is non-negotiable. When you have minor children and have no will in place, that means you are leaving guardianship decisions, asset distribution, and family protection decisions to the court. Not a relative, but a court that has no clue what your wishes are. That is not a good position to put your kids in, and I'm sure you don't want your kids or surviving family members to be in that position. If you already have an estate plan, that is fantastic. You're ahead of most. But the follow-up question I would have for you is, when did you last review it? Family dynamics change, income changes, the people you named as guardians may no longer be the right fit. An estate plan is unfortunately not a one-time task. It needs attention as life changes around you. Now, the last milestone is simple. It's just taking inventory. Build a net worth statement for yourself and for your family. Look at your investment accounts, pull up your most recent tax return, and compare your income now to where it was when you were in your 20s. The progress you've made is so important to remind yourself of, because you can start to see how the future projections of compounding growth, that's very possible it has already taken shape in your life. It's so easy for us to get focused on what is coming next, that we don't stop to look at how far we've already come. And even further, looking at where you are today is what allows you to actually imagine what your future could hold. And drop a comment down below if your family is working towards one of these milestones or another milestone. I would love to hear from you. What are you currently working towards and helping your family prepare for your financial future?